You drive up to the state inspection station, hand over your paperwork, and wait in the lobby expecting a quick stamp, only to watch the inspector walk out with a failed inspection report over a $3 light bulb. Thousands of drivers get hit with automatic inspection rejections every single day for silly, preventable issues that could have been spotted and fixed in their own driveway in less than 10 minutes. Failing an emissions test or safety inspection is not just a massive headache, it wastes your valuable time and forces you to pay re-inspection fees. The worst part is that inspectors follow strict, unforgiving checklists. If a tiny component fails their protocol, your vehicle gets tagged immediately, regardless of how well the rest of the car runs. Take your exhaust and emissions system, for example. An active check engine light is an instant automatic fail in almost every jurisdiction. Inspectors plug directly into your car's OBD2 port to check the internal computer status. Even if that dashboard light is off, stored fault codes for a failing oxygen sensor, a degraded catalytic converter, or a dirty mass airflow sensor will trigger a rejection. On gasoline engines, high carbon monoxide or hydrocarbon readings will fail the tailpipe test immediately. On diesel trucks, excessive exhaust, soot, and smoke opacity will shut down the test on the spot. Running a quick scan with the OBD2 code reader at home before heading to the station allows you to address stored codes and fix underlying sensor issues before the inspector ever sees them. Your suspension and steering components face equally tough scrutiny under the inspection lift. When an inspector grabs your front wheel and feels slop or excessive play, that points directly to worn tie rod ends, loose ball joints, or a shot steering rack. Damage control arm bushings and leaking shock absorbers will also trigger a rejection. But the most common silent killer in the suspension department is a torn rubber CV axle boot. Once that protective boot splits open, grease slings all over the underside of your car, letting dirt grind away at the constant velocity joint. If you hear a clunking noise over bumps, feel your steering wheel pulling to one side, or spot grease sprayed inside your wheel well, fix those suspension components before booking your inspection appointment. Before we dive into the critical braking tolerances that inspectors check on the test bench, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button so you never miss our hands-on garage advice and maintenance guides. Your braking system is arguably the most critical safety item on the entire checklist, and inspectors do not give any benefit of the doubt here. If your brake pad friction material has worn down below 1/16 of an inch, your car is getting flagged immediately. Deep grooves, severe rust scaling, or rotors turned below minimum thickness specs will result in an instant failure. Inspectors also check hydraulic brake lines for rust, pinholes, and fluid leaks, while testing whether your emergency brake can firmly hold the vehicle on a steep incline. You can easily check your brake pad thickness through the wheel spokes with a small flashlight. If you hear grinding metal noises when stopping or feel a pulsation through the steering wheel, your pads and rotors need attention right away. Tires are another area where inspectors show zero leniency. If your tire tread depth drops below 2/32 of an inch, your car fails instantly. They inspect the sidewalls for dry rot cracking, bulging bubbles caused by pothole impacts, and uneven tread wear that signals a bad wheel alignment. Even if your tires have plenty of tread left, a severe nail in the shoulder or mismatched tire sizes on the same axle can cause an inspector to hand you a rejection slip. Checking your tire pressure, inspecting the sidewalls for damage, and using a quick tread depth gauge in your driveway takes less than 5 minutes and saves you a major headache at the lane. Right before we examine how a tiny chip in your windshield can fail your entire vehicle inspection, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to master DIY auto care and stay ahead of costly repair bills. Windshield glass integrity is evaluated very strictly based on sightline safety. Inspectors divide your windshield into distinct zones, with the area directly in front of the driver considered the primary vision zone. Any star chip or bullseye crack in this primary zone, regardless of how small it seems, results in an instant failure. Outside of the primary driver zone, if a crack extends across the glass or if a rock chip measures larger than a quarter coin, the vehicle will not pass. Small chips easily expand into massive cracks during winter when you blast the defroster on a frozen windshield, so getting chips resin-filled early keeps your glass intact and passes inspection cleanly. Your wiper blades and washer system are inspected right alongside the glass. If your wiper rubber is split, torn, or leaves heavy streaks across the glass during operation, the inspector will fail the vehicle for impaired driver visibility. Furthermore, the washer fluid system must be fully operational. If your washer fluid reservoir is empty or the spray nozzles on the hood are clogged with wax and dirt, preventing fluid from hitting the glass, you will walk away with a rejection notice. Top off your washer fluid and replace aging wiper blades once a year to ensure a crystal clear view. Lighting issues remain the single most common reason cars fail inspection, simply because drivers rarely check their exterior lights before driving to the station. Inspectors test low beams, high beams, brake lights, front and rear turn signals, reverse lights, rear fog lights, and especially the license plate tag lights. That tiny bulb illuminating your rear license plate only turns on with your headlights, making it extremely easy to overlook. A dead tag light bulb is an automatic rejection in most states. An easy fix is to park your car facing a dark garage door or glass storefront at night. Cycle through your turn signals, high beams, and brake lights while watching the reflection to verify every single bulb is burning bright. Passing your vehicle inspection comes down to spending 20 minutes doing a thorough walkthrough in your driveway before driving to the station. By checking your exterior lights, inspecting your windshield glass, verifying brake and tire condition, scanning for engine codes, and ensuring your wipers work properly, you can drive into the inspection lane with complete confidence. What annoying issue has ever caused your car to fail a state inspection? Or what fault codes are you currently fighting in your garage? Drop your vehicle stories, diagnostic codes, and questions in the comments below so we can help you out. Thanks for watching, and hit that subscribe button before you leave so you never miss our next deep dive into practical car care.